What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Slackers, and I got a video for you guys today where one of the reps, Thaddeus, one of the developers of the game, has given even more of an insight to what could be coming to the game after it officially releases next week. So I'll jump into a few of these things. But real quick, I do want to give a huge shout out to everybody that's actually working on this game. They're working their tails off. But the best thing about this is how transparent they're being with us. I mean, if you think about other developers, yes, there's communities where they get involved. The developers will interact with their community, but they won't be sharing this amount of detail and information that we've been getting. So just for them being so transparent, all these details about the game before it's even released, and actually listening to the community's feedback is such an incredible feeling. It's like, all right, I really do trust these guys to do what they're doing, to make a very good, hopefully very balanced game, very fun in the process. And if there's something that does need to be changed, they're more than willing to do it. They'll put the love into it. So they realize the community does make the game, and they're willing to do what they can. They're only a small developer after all, and again, there's only so much time in a day, but they're willing to do what they can, and I just want to say a big thank you to, I highly doubt any of them are going to watch this, but big thank you for all that they do and keeping us in the loop with all these little tidbits of information, I should say. So yeah, I wanted to get that out there, but let's get into the, bulk of the video. So the first thing is, from the official Discord, Thaddeus himself is replying to a certain user, and the user asks a question. Is it possible that some of the lesser quality animations will be improved upon in the future? That is very respectfully replies, that's the sort of thing the team will be looking into in time, and if they have the time and of course the talent permitting, because again, Ludosity is a smaller studio. Fair Play, I'm sure, is doing their fair share of work as well. But as long as they have the time and the people, these are the kind of things. So what he means by lesser quality animations, maybe he's referring to some of the taunts in the game, maybe some of the move animations themselves. Maybe they just don't look correct. Maybe they don't sound right. They've already had a little bit of information about a day one patch where I think it was Leonardo's swords, where those things actually sounded like punches, but they were able to create an actual sword slashing sound effect. So that will be in the day one patch, which is good. So there's things that they know that weren't quite right, but they are fixing them. They're improving upon them. They're making them better. So it's good to see that they definitely have their list of stuff that they want to work on once the game officially releases. Next up, this may be a small one to some people, but I still find it a little bit, worthy of adding to the video. If you're a part of the official Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl Discord, then this will be the best place to report any bugs that you find, because if you're not in the official Discord and you want to be, ask in the comments. I could send you a link to it, but Thaddeus says there will be an official bug report channel in their official Discord once the game releases. So if you find something game breaking, you find something that's kind of whack, and you're like, wait a minute, that shouldn't be happening. How is this even possible? So if you find something, I'm sure they'll ask you to possibly give a detailed description, or hopefully if you can record it and then post it in Discord, that'll help them a lot more to see and try to replicate the situation and then fix it. So yes, there will be a bug report channel, though, to, just help improve the game overall in case, bugs do happen. Now, here's an interesting one from Thaddeus, again, himself. Check this out. He says, basically, expect this game to be completely different in 6 months to a year from now. It has the potential for some radical changes. Now, he doesn't really dive into what he thinks those radical changes could be. Maybe there's just too many. Something I've seen kind of discussed a little bit is Patrick's command grabs. If you haven't seen or heard yet, command grabs, they cannot be escaped. So once Patrick hits you with a command grab, you are in that move until the move animation ends. You can't cancel out of it. You're shake out of it. You can't get out of it. You're done for. So if Patrick's running around doing a bunch of command grabs and he grabs you, here's another point. You will be the person that gets grabbed, will be the first one to lose the stock. So if it comes down to the last stock for each character, Patrick goes for a command grab, SD, you're going to be the one that dies first. Yeah, I know that's kind of annoying, but maybe that could be a radical change that they look into. But I'm sure there's several other ideas that he has in his mind that might be changed. Maybe some moves are too slow, maybe they're too fast, maybe they're too broken. Who knows? But this game could be looking so much different in like 6 months' time, which is kind of crazy to think about. But then again, there's always balance changes and updates to the game, so yeah, we'll see what it looks like. Well, we got to get to launch first, but yeah. And one of those big changes has actually already taken place. I think there will be several of you that do know about this, but for the few of you that may not know about this, Linken's water gun. Linken actually at one point, okay, let me back up just a little bit. So the showcase of Linken's moveset just the other day, we seen his water gun. And his water gun is literally an instant stun. Now, that was an old version of his water gun attack. So if you watch that video and you're like, oh, that water gun looks fun, that's not how it's going to operate in the actual game once it's released. So check out what Thaddeus says here. Linken, the Linken Infinites are already removed from the launch version of the character. The water gun, now it's just a nuisance, but it's literally not game breaking. So Linken's water gun was literally game breaking, had an infinite loop that could continuously deal damage, and then with the stun, boom, big strong attack and instant KO, right? So it was pretty ridiculous. So they ended up changing that, luckily. So yes, there's big changes that they've already taken note of, that they've already fixed, luckily. And I mean, nobody wants to jump online day one and just fall into an infinite KO loop, right? That's not fun. That'll deter people from playing the game. But luckily they caught this and, well, they changed it. And that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed this little update and what should be a very bright future for the game. You know, with the devs putting in all this love again. Like I said at the beginning of the video, you gotta respect them for how transparent they're being with us on them actually listening to our feedback and applying it, which is so cool to hear. Very few studios actually do that, and very few studios care about their player base and their community. They know Ludosity, Game Mill, and Fairplay. They know without the community, this game isn't going to be as successful, right? If we can't make our voices be heard just a little bit, well then, what's the point of playing a broken game? I'm not saying it's broken right now, but I'm just saying if it were to be broken and we're trying to bring it up to there, you know, what's the point? But no, they're doing a fantastic job. I am so excited to play the game. Tuesday can't get here soon enough. But yeah, that is all I got for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed as always. And I guess I'll see you when I'm looking at you.